Well, a church faces a lawsuit tonight accused of racial discrimination.
The former church secretary is white, her husband is not. And the woman says it was no coincidence she lost her job when the church decision makers discovered their relationship. Channel 4's Josh Devine has a story now you won't see anywhere else. Josh.
Demetria, Debbie Dobb doesn't go to Cumberland Presbyterian Church, but she worked there for about 2 years. She says it seemed to be going well until the elders met her new husband, Michael.
What are you going to?
Jeremiah.
Faith is important for Debbie Dodd and her new husband, Michael Hampton.
Jeremiah 29:11.
And a promise from the book of Jeremiah.
Thoughts of peace and not of evil.
Is right now a hope for a better day.
I know God, and He is very much in control of everything that goes on.
Debbie spent more than 2 years as secretary at Cumberland Presbyterian Church in Fayetteville. She wasn't a member, but she says she still felt right at home.
Mainly elderly, all white, and they treated me like a granddaughter.
Earlier this year at her own church, Debbie met Michael. As their relationship grew, so too, Debbie says, did the suspicions at work.
The pastor and the elders wanted to have a meeting with me, and at the meeting, which was about 2 days later, all of a sudden, I'm not doing anything right. My clothes aren't right.
Then it was Easter. Debbie had a solo in the church production, and soon, she says, a bigger problem when her husband showed up in the audience here.
The very next day, another member came in, and I heard them gossiping about me.
Debbie soon lost her job. At the advice of its attorney, the church's pastor, Tim Smith, declined an interview this afternoon, but did say there is more to the story. A judge will sort it out. As for the newlyweds, building a new life together and facing this kind of challenge has quickly taught them a lesson in both patience and perseverance.
I don't understand how anyone can say they are a Christian and attend a church and hear the Word of God and be so full of hate.
Debbie is also suing the church's General Assembly, which oversees the church. It has a bylaw denouncing racism, but Debbie told us she feels the assembly did nothing to enforce that bylaw. In the lawsuit, she is asking for a jury trial, back pay, and $500,000 in damages. Tom.